Australia, the land of sunshine, beaches, and booming real estate? You bet. While we often picture kangaroos in the outback, there's a hidden gem down under that many are discovering: the incredible potential of Australian real estate. Imagine owning a slice of this beautiful country, watching your investment grow alongside stunning coastlines and vibrant cities. It's not a fantasy, it's a reality for savvy investors. Think about it. What comes to mind when you hear Australian lifestyle? Maybe it's the laid-back attitude, the friendly locals, or the incredible natural beauty. Now imagine experiencing that lifestyle every day, knowing you've made a smart investment that's securing your financial future. As someone who's passionate about real estate, I'm constantly asked, where should I invest? And you know what? Australia consistently ranks high on my list. Why? Because it offers a unique blend of stability, growth, and lifestyle that's hard to find elsewhere. Whether you're just starting your investment journey or looking to diversify your portfolio, Australia has something for everyone. So, buckle up as we dive into the exciting world of Australian real estate and discover how you can unlock your own piece of the Aussie dream. Let's face it, investing can be daunting. You're putting your hard-earned money on the line, hoping for the best. That's why it's crucial to choose a market that's not only profitable, but also secure. And that's where Australia truly shines. Remember the words of Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha himself? Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. Investing in Australian real estate minimizes that risk. Why? Because Australia boasts a stable economy, strong property rights, and a transparent legal system. But it's not just about stability. Australia's real estate market has a proven track record of growth. Over the past few decades, property values have consistently trended upwards, making it a lucrative option for investors. And here's the kicker. The Australian government actively encourages foreign investment in real estate. They've implemented policies that make it easier than ever for individuals like you to own a piece of the action. So, you're not just investing in bricks and mortar. You're investing in a country that welcomes and supports your success. Now, I know what you're thinking. This all sounds great, but where do I even begin? Don't worry, I've got you covered. Getting started in Australian real estate is more achievable than you might think. First things first, knowledge is power. Take the time to educate yourself about the Australian property market. Research different cities, neighborhoods, and property types. Understand the legal framework and the buying process. Next, connect with experts. Find a reputable real estate agent, mortgage broker, and financial advisor who specialize in the Australian market. They'll be invaluable resources throughout your journey, providing guidance and support every step of the way. Remember, investing in Australian real estate is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It requires careful planning, due diligence, and a long-term perspective. But with the right approach and a bit of effort, you can unlock the incredible potential of this thriving market and secure your financial future in the land down under. When you invest in real estate, you're not just buying a property, you're buying into an economy. And Australia's economy? It's rock solid. We're talking about a country with a AAA credit rating, low unemployment, and consistent economic growth for decades. This isn't a fluke, folks. Australia has weathered global financial storms better than most, thanks to a diversified economy and a strong financial system. They've got it all: mining, agriculture, tourism, technology, and a thriving services sector. This diversity creates stability, which is music to an investor's ears. Think about it. A strong economy means more jobs, higher incomes, and greater demand for housing. It's a simple equation. More people with more money equals a hot real estate market. And that's exactly what we see in Australia. So when you invest in Australian real estate, you're not just betting on bricks and mortar. You're investing in a robust economy that's built to last. You're hitching your wagon to a star performer in the global arena. Now, let's talk about demand. A real estate market is only as good as the number of people who want to live there. And guess what? Australia's population is booming. They've got a healthy birth rate and they welcome immigrants with open arms. This constant influx of people creates a constant need for housing. More people mean more families needing homes, which drives up demand for properties. And as any good investor knows, high demand equals higher prices and better returns. But it's not just about the numbers. Australia attracts a high caliber of immigrants, skilled professionals, entrepreneurs, and people looking for a better quality of life. These individuals bring their talents, their ambition, and their purchasing power, further boosting the economy and the real estate market. So, when you invest in Australian real estate, you're tapping into a market with a constantly growing customer base. The demand is real, it's sustainable, and it's only going to increase in the years to come. Now, here's where things get really interesting. The Australian government understands the value of foreign investment, and they've rolled out the red carpet for investors like you. They've got a range of incentives and programs designed to make it easier for foreign investors to purchase property. These can include tax breaks, streamlined application processes, and even assistance with financing. These incentives aren't just for show. They're a clear signal that Australia is open for business, and they want you to be a part of their success story. They're making it as simple and profitable as possible for you to invest in their country. The Australian government isn't just watching from the sidelines. They're actively participating in creating a favorable environment for real estate investment. They're your partners in this venture, and that's a powerful advantage. So, we've got a strong economy, a growing population, and government support. What does it all mean? It means Australia's real estate market is primed for continued growth. We're seeing consistent appreciation in property values, particularly in major cities like Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane. But it's not just about capital gains. Rental yields are also strong, providing investors with a steady stream of passive income. But it's not just about riding the wave. Savvy investors are looking beyond the obvious and identifying emerging trends. They're exploring opportunities in regional areas experiencing growth or investing in specialized sectors like student accommodation or senior living. The key is to stay informed, adapt to changing market conditions, and make strategic decisions based on your investment goals. Australia's real estate market is dynamic and full of opportunities for those who are willing to do their homework. All right, let's break it down. When most people think of real estate, they picture houses. You know, the classic Aussie dream, a place to call your own with a backyard Barbie and maybe a hills hoist for drying clothes. And for good reason. Residential real estate is the bread and butter of the Australian property market. We're talking about apartments, townhouses, detached homes, you name it. The beauty of residential real estate is its accessibility. You can start small with an apartment or go big with a sprawling family home. It all depends on your budget and your investment goals. Now, residential real estate offers two main avenues for profit capital growth and rental income. Capital growth is all about that sweet appreciation, your property increasing in value over time. Rental income is your steady cash flow, coming in like clockwork from tenants paying their rent. The key is to choose your location wisely. Think about factors like proximity to amenities, transport links, and schools. Areas with strong population growth and a limited supply of housing tend to yield the best returns. Now, if you're feeling ambitious and want to play in the big leagues, commercial real estate might be your game. Think office buildings, retail spaces, shopping centers, the places where business gets done. Commercial real estate can be more complex than residential, but the potential rewards are often greater. We're talking about higher rental yields and longer lease terms, which translates into a more predictable and stable income stream. But remember, with greater rewards come greater risks. Commercial real estate is more susceptible to economic downturns. If businesses are struggling, they might downsize or relocate, leaving you with vacant space and a dent in your cash flow. The key to success in commercial real estate is thorough due diligence. You need to understand the local market, the demand for specific types of commercial space, and the financial health of potential tenants. It's a game for experienced investors with a keen eye for opportunity. Now, let's talk about the unsung hero of the real estate world: industrial property. These are the warehouses, factories, and logistics hubs that keep the economy humming. They might not be glamorous, but they're essential. Industrial real estate is all about functionality. Businesses need these spaces to store goods, manufacture products, and distribute them efficiently. And with the rise of e-commerce and online shopping, demand for industrial space is soaring. One of the advantages of industrial real estate is the lower maintenance costs compared to other property types. Tenants are typically responsible for fit-outs and repairs, leaving you with fewer headaches. However, location is crucial for industrial property. You need to be close to major transport routes, ports, and airports to ensure smooth logistics and minimize transportation costs. Investing in industrial real estate requires a deep understanding of supply chains and business operations. Finally, let's talk about a long-term investment strategy: land banking. This is where you acquire vacant land in areas primed for future development, holding on to it until its value appreciates significantly. Land banking is not for the faint of heart. It requires patience, a long-term vision, and a deep understanding of urban planning and development trends. You're essentially betting on the future growth of a particular area. The rewards, however, can be substantial. As cities expand and demand for land increases, your undeveloped parcel can become a goldmine. You can choose to develop it yourself, sell it to developers, or simply sit back and watch its value soar. Land banking requires careful consideration of zoning regulations, environmental factors, and infrastructure development plans. It's a high-risk, high-reward strategy that's best suited for experienced investors with a long-term investment horizon. Okay, you're fired up about Australian real estate. I can feel it. But before you jump on the next flight to Sydney, let's talk strategy. Investing in a foreign market requires preparation. Think of it like assembling your own Aussie real estate toolkit. First up, you'll need the right legal counsel. Navigating foreign property laws and regulations can be tricky. Find yourself a solicitor specializing in Australian real estate. They'll guide you through contracts, ensure everything's above board, and protect your interests. Next, secure a reliable mortgage broker who understands the Australian lending landscape. They'll help you secure financing at competitive rates, even as a foreign investor. Remember, a good broker can be your secret weapon in securing that dream property. Finally, don't underestimate the power of technology. Equip yourself with the right tools: property search platforms, currency converters, financial calculators, anything that streamlines your research and decision-making process. Remember, knowledge is power, and in the digital age, information is at your fingertips. Look, I'm all about DIY, but even I'll admit, venturing into a new market can feel daunting. That's where the power of mentorship comes in. Find someone who's walked the path you're on, someone who's tasted success in the Australian real estate market. A mentor can be an invaluable resource, offering insights, guidance, and even a healthy dose of reality checks. They've been there, done that, and they can help you avoid costly mistakes. They'll share their experiences, their strategies, and their network of trusted contacts. Now, finding a mentor isn't about walking up to a stranger and asking them to spill their investing secrets. It's about networking, attending industry events, and connecting with experienced investors. Join online forums, attend webinars, put yourself out there. Remember, mentorship is a two-way street. Be respectful of their time, come prepared with questions, and be willing to learn. A good mentor can be your biggest cheerleader and your most honest critic, pushing you to achieve your full potential. Section 3. Show me the money, navigating Australian finances. Let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, money. Before you start browsing beachfront properties, you need a solid financial plan. Investing in Australian real estate requires capital, and understanding the financial landscape is crucial. Start by getting your finances in order. Assess your current assets, liabilities, and cash flow. Determine how much capital you can realistically invest without putting yourself in a bind. Remember, responsible investing is about building wealth, not jeopardizing your financial well-being. Next, familiarize yourself with the costs associated with purchasing property in Australia. We're talking stamp duty, legal fees, inspection costs, and potential foreign buyer taxes. Factor these expenses into your budget to avoid any surprises down the line. Finally, explore your financing options. As a foreign investor, you'll likely need a specialized mortgage. Connect with your mortgage broker early on to understand the requirements, interest rates, and loan-to-value ratios available to you. Remember, securing pre-approval can give you a competitive edge when making an offer. Section 4. Diving deep. Market research for Aussie success. Okay, we've covered the essentials, but here's where the real work begins. Market research. Australia is a vast country with diverse property markets. What flies in Sydney might flop in Perth. You need to become an expert in your chosen niche. Start by identifying your investment goals. Are you chasing high rental yields, capital growth, or a bit of both? Your investment strategy will dictate your location, property type, and even your exit strategy. Remember, clarity of purpose is key. Once you've narrowed down your focus, it's time to dive deep. Research specific suburbs, neighborhoods, and even streets. Look at historical property values, rental yields, vacancy rates, and demographic trends. Understand the factors driving growth in that particular area. Remember, knowledge is power, and in the world of real estate, information is king. The more you understand your target market, the better equipped you'll be to identify lucrative opportunities, mitigate risks, and make informed investment decisions that align with your financial goals. Section 1. The land down under awaits. Your piece of the dream. So, there you have it. We've journeyed through the ins and outs of Australian real estate, from its rock-solid economic foundation to the nuts and bolts of securing your first investment property. It's clear, Australia isn't just a beautiful place to visit, it's a land brimming with opportunity for those who dare to dream big. Remember, investing is more than just crunching numbers and analyzing market trends. It's about aligning your financial goals with a vision for the future. And what better place to plant your flag than in a country renowned for its stability, prosperity, and enviable lifestyle? Imagine waking up every morning knowing you own a piece of this incredible country. Picture yourself enjoying the fruits of your investment, whether it's a steady stream of passive income or the satisfaction of watching your property portfolio grow alongside Australia's thriving economy. As someone who's seen firsthand the transformative power of real estate, I can tell you this. The Australian dream is within your reach. It takes courage, it takes planning, and it takes the willingness to step outside your comfort zone. But the rewards, both financial and personal, are well worth the journey. Section 2. Join the adventure, your next move. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is a lot to process, Graham. Where do I go from here? Well, the good news is, you don't have to navigate this exciting world alone. Remember that toolkit we talked about? It's time to put it to good use. Connect with those experts we discussed, the solicitors, the mortgage brokers, the seasoned investors who can guide you every step of the way. Don't be afraid to ask questions, seek advice, and tap into the wealth of knowledge that's out there. Remember, even the most successful investors started somewhere. As the legendary investor John Templeton once said, the only way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. So, take that first step today. Start researching, connect with experts, and begin crafting your own Australian real estate success story. And hey, while you're at it, Why not share this journey with others? Subscribe to this channel for more insights. Like this video if you found it valuable, and share it with someone who's ready to unlock their own piece of the Australian dream. Let's make it happen together.